Hey everyone, Michael here. So I actually just want to give a quick disclaimer before the beginning of the video. So I actually filmed this video early this morning at around 9 a.m., currently in post-production. And as I was finishing up editing and about to release the video, it has been officially confirmed that Apple has announced for Apple Music getting hi-fi streaming spatial audio. So everything that I discussed in this episode has come true. It has been confirmed. However, this was released literally an hour ago and I finished filming at 9 a.m. in the morning. So everything you're going to hear in my video is very similar to what Apple had already announced and basically it is doing. I will make a follow-up video where I break down everything that was discussed as I don't have time right now. But I just want to put this disclaimer at the beginning of the video that this was made before Apple made the announcement. And I just hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Alrighty, fanboys and fangirls, on today's episode, we're going to focus on one story and one story only for today, Apple Music. It looks like Apple is going to step up Apple Music in a big way, and I'm going to break down every little bit of detail that we know about this story and explain to you a couple of things that you may or may not know if you are curious. And lastly, I'll just have a little special message right before the video starts, so we'll get that right out of the way. All that on today's episode, so stay tuned. YouTube, what's poppin'? Michael here, welcome back to Technoid. Hope you're doing well, hope you're all staying safe. Anyway guys, my throat is killing me from last night. For those of you that don't know, if you're just turning on for the first time, yesterday was my birthday. So I want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you that has reached out and expressed the birthday wish to me on Twitter, YouTube, to all my friends and family that watch me. Thank you for all the messages. I got so many messages, not just on YouTube, but from family, etc. So I want to thank you guys so much for the special wishes, and I want to thank you guys for clicking back and returning to my channel as always. All that out of the way, let's get it going. Alrighty, first story up, the main story for the day, Apple Music. Now, this one is going to be all about Apple Music because I don't really have to express a lot of details, but at the same time I do, so I really just wanted to focus on the Apple Music news for today. Now, a little while back, a month ago, there was a rumor that came out saying that Apple was working on a hi-fi tier where they were going to release a new streaming service, basically add-on. And I had said that the rumor was very sketchy from last month. I didn't believe that it was true, and while I was right, it didn't happen last month, I did acknowledge that I did believe Apple was working on a tier for Apple Music with high fidelity sound. Now, high fidelity sound, for those of you that don't know, hi-fi, basically it's a step up improvement in the quality of the music, where the kilohertz and bit rate will also be increased, including more detail, more sound preferences, and a lot more features to come. So that's kind of just a general synopsis for an average user. And I said that Apple was going to do this. Well, flash forward a month later, that rumor kind of came back around, except this time it looks like it's actually true. According to multiple news outlets and multiple stories, Apple is working on a new Apple Music tier that will bring high fidelity sound and will also include new streaming services add-ons at the same price that Apple Music costs, and will be included for Android users. So let's kind of start at the beginning and see where did this all start and what are the evidence and points that we can justify. Because rumors are saying that this could be happening very soon, as soon as tomorrow. So let's take a look at the beginning of the rumor and see where this all started. So the first sign that the rumor started was back on Android. Now, Android users have Apple Music, as Apple does develop for Android users. They do give Android users quite a little bit different interface similar to their iPhones, but regardless, they do support it, and they give them just the same amount of support as they would for the iPhones, although the iPhones have a little bit extra advantage with some certain things. But one of the developers noticed that inside of a code that there was going to be a new kind of version supporting lossless audio, basically, or lossless. Some people say lossless, lossless. I'm gonna go with lossless. I don't know why I said lossless, but I am stupid for that. So lossless audio, which is again going to be the highest quality of stream that you can consume. It will be up to 36 megabytes of data for a single 3-minute song. But on top of that, the code also referenced in Apple Music, there was a code that was referenced called lossless or lossless. Oh my goodness, I cannot do this again. Lossless, oh my goodness. But anyway, it also then further goes into detail that it looks like the Androids are going to be supporting two lossless bit rates, 24 bits at 48 kilohertz and 24 bits at 192 kilohertz. And these quality ups are going to be a lot of a big difference, not just for Android users, but for whatever iPhone users are probably going to get as well. So I really like the fact that Apple is going to cater to the Android users and not leave them out if you're an Android user, making Apple Music more openly available to more users. But that's not just the beginning, there's also more to the story. As we continue going on, we then got notified that Apple put on the Apple Music website, and of course a couple of other outlets, yesterday on my birthday by the way, they put up a notice saying, coming soon, get ready, music is about to change forever. And of course, we do see the Apple Music logo rotating. Now, some people have speculated that that rotating logo is a hint at spatial audio, three-dimensional audio. And it got me thinking about a couple of theories, which I will explain towards the end, because again, these are just speculations, so I want to give you the news before I get into that. But that was the second hint. The next hint was then the logo itself, lossless. Now, lossless looks like they're going to be the term that they're going to use to make for the high quality audio. But within Apple Music's website, a user actually found the logo by a designer. And this new logo was found within Apple Music on the web. And it read high-res lossless. Oh my, I swear guys, I'm gonna get so much hate for not being able to say that word. So we see that there are multiple different signs showing that we are going to see a new, different type of Apple Music upgrade. But then, just as I was about to finish, we then see 3D audio. Now, as you guys know, this was referencing to Dolby Audio, which was spotted in iOS 14.6 beta that was also in Apple Music. Now, while I don't believe it's obviously Dolby Audio, like audio from Dolby, I believe it will be something similar along the lines of Dolby Atmos and spatial audio. So bringing everything together and basing off everything that I've just said, here is my personal thoughts and conclusions to what I've been able to gather. It seems that Apple wants to compete obviously with Spotify and other competitors, but it looks like they might be willing to go in different routes and bring a different unique perspective to these plans, to these new features and other things. Now, for starters, I am going to say they will definitely limit a lot of this to the iPhone and certain hardware for if you're an iOS user, because there's no way Apple will just go ahead and openly allow for spatial audio, 3D audio of some kind for Android users. I'm just saying the obvious. So that's number one. Number two, I do feel that spatial audio is going to be a big feature because, as you guys know, Apple has been pushing spatial audio within the AirPods Pro and the AirPod Max, and also some supported soundbars if you have Apple TV, and for at one point the HomePod, the original HomePod. So I feel like that's going to be a very key feature with the new tier Apple Music, and I feel like Apple is going to try to use that to its advantage, besides the higher quality of sound. Another thing that I also think in this new tier, there are rumors saying, and a lot of people are saying, that it's going to be the same price as the standard Apple Music. Me personally, if this is going to be for new current subscribers that are already subscribed and the price is already $9.99, I feel like this is going to be one of those scenarios where Apple replaces the music, but they don't automatically like replace. So it'll just be like a general swap, like they did with the Apple TV 4K content when they first started streaming in 1080p, and then they upped the quality for no extra charge. So if you had a movie that was 1080p and then it was available in 4K, they would swap it and give you the 4K content at no extra charge. So I feel like that's probably what Apple's going to do, but I again do think they're going to limit this to hardware, not the music quality, but like certain features with the 3D audio and other things. I feel like that's going to be limited, and overall, on a whole, I think that they're trying to finally have some kind of advantage when it comes to Spotify. Now, Spotify had their high fidelity audio tier available, now Tidal is doing it, and other companies are coming out and getting ready for their own. So overall, I'm going to end the story here, and then we'll get to the outro, but I'm going to say this: Apple is trying to pull a lot of different moves, and I actually like what they're trying to do. They're trying to reinvent their music subscription service, also giving some good features to Android users, but saying, hey, listen, if you come to Apple, we'll give you even more. And I think that's what we're gonna see. I also think it's possible that there will be, again, a mixture of hardware and software in this, so don't be surprised if they limit a lot of this to certain hardware. I would like to see the original HomePod get supported for this, because I think the original HomePod, even though it sucks, it was discontinued and it didn't sell well. I don't mean that it sucked the product, but I mean it sucked that it didn't sell well. I still think it's capable of handling this kind of audio, so I would like to see some kind of support in that, but we'll see. Rumors are saying tomorrow. I'll keep my eye out. If it is tomorrow, I'll make a short. If not, we'll see what happens. So that is the Apple Music story news. Let me know your thoughts down below. And that is it for today's episode of Technoid. Now guys, really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my videos as well. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care, stay safe, and peace.